back to Acces Anime. My name is Henshin Ikeda, and did you just see my new intro there? Do you like it? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Let me know what you thought of my new intro. I just wanted to get that out there before I get this video started. I hit 1,000 subs. That's right, around April 2nd, 2013. I don't know if you heard about that. Yes? No? Yeah, I know. It was like a sudden rush. I love it. I mean, it's a great feeling. I'm already past 1,100 subs, though, so you know, and I'm like 100 above that already. But still, wow, I did not see that coming so quick. Now, again, after April 2nd came around, I had an anime convention, so I was overwhelmed beyond that because I was on staff for Chikoshukan, so I had a lot to do. So I went on a short 1-week hiatus. I slowed up all my videos. Then the seasons came to an end for Fairy Tail and everything else, but I'll get into that later on. And I started my spring 2013 season already, so definitely stay tuned for that. But again, this is for 1,000 subs plus and still kicking, 1,100 I should say, and still kicking. Now, like I do with all my videos, I give a big thank you to all my subs, all my viewers, followers, you name it, to the anime community, to all my friends, everyone that's hanged in there. Thank you. Now, I'm going to also kick this off by saying my name once again. If this is your first time checking my video out, it's pronounced Henshin Ikeda. Just putting that out one more time. My name on my YouTube account, Henshin Ikeda, so now you know. And again, I review anime that are ongoing currently, as well as movies. Rarely nowadays. I try to get as many reviews as I can out there for a completed series, but you know, that's slowed up recently. So again, I mostly do ongoing anime series, so definitely stay tuned for that. Of course, I do a couple live streams here and there, so again, stay tuned for that. And that ends it for that little wrap up there. And like I do with each one of my videos, I always do this. Yes, the history of my channel, but you know what, I'm gonna do something different. I'm just gonna do two statements, and that's it. I'll wrap it up real quick. Okay, I started my channel September 20th, 2012. Yeah, obviously my account started before that, but my channel didn't get kickstarted until September 20th, 2012. And again, 1,000 subs at April 2nd, 2013. Right now I have above 1,100 and still counting. Wow, love that. And again, that ends it for my history of my channel. Something short, sweet, to the point. I'm breaking tradition. I love breaking tradition. Yeah, but again, thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you everyone for hanging in there. But let's go to my special thanks. Roll them. Oh, no clip? Really? Oh, okay, no clip, fine. On to my special thanks. We've got TheStampede. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for sticking with me. Keep them coming, man. Just keep them coming. Now, moving on. Who else? Who's on the chop block for my special thanks? Segura. Thank you. I hope I pronounced your name wrong. I do. I hope I pronounced your name wrong because I like how I pronounce it, but you know what? Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I think it's called Sergey. Sergey is also a great way to pronounce it. I'll call you Sergey. Sergey, thank you for commenting. I think you're subscribed to me. If not, I hope you do subscribe to me, but thank you for commenting. Moving on, Carson Clark, thank you for your comments. I love reading them. Thank you for hanging with me. I look forward to reading more of your comments. Definitely keep posting them. Moving on to Kubaka99. I hope I pronounced your name right. Again, Gubaka99. Thank you for your comments and your... I think you private messaged me. I could be wrong. If not, I apologize. But thank you for commenting. Keep those comments rolling. I love reading them regardless, okay? Whether they're good, they're bad, I don't care. I love reading them. It gives me something to... It motivates me, plain and simple, to improve my channel. And finally, Young Fazek. I hope I pronounced your name right. Again, Young Fazek. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for hanging in there. It's been a while since I've seen any of your comments, but keep them coming, you know. Hopefully you'll comment more after this. I love reading them, by the way. And that ends it for my special thanks. Just want to wrap it up real quick because I have so much to go over right now and so little time, literally. Again, thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I'm not going to do anything special there. Just thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to all my followers. Thank you for checking me out on Twitter, my YouTube account, as well as any other websites, including my forum. Now, again, you can find all these links down below, or just check out my YouTube channel on my right side, or that side, and it'll give you direct links to my forum. Sign up for my forum. A lot of stuff are hidden unless you're signed up for my forum. You know, add comments, ask questions, start your own little topics as well, you know. have fun with it. And of course, check out my own website. That's better than YouTube. I'll also hook that up down below, as well as on my YouTube channel. Come on, have fun with it. Again, I'm going to wrap it up there with all my special thanks. Again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for thumbs up and thumbs down. Thanks. That's all I can do. Thank you. It's been a ride. It's been a trip. Let's keep on moving. Now, moving on past that, my current anime. Where am I at now? My hiatus is done. So where am I at? Okay, Naruto Shippuden, 309. No surprise there. One Piece, 591. I've yet to finish my 591 review, but I have seen the episode. So definitely stay tuned for that later on tonight and early morning tomorrow. And of course, I think another One Piece is coming out this weekend, so stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, Fairy Tales and all that other stuff, it's ended. So moving on past that to my spring 2013 lineup. Gargantia on the Verdurous planet. I'm on episode 2 right now. It's a great anime series. Now moving on past that, we have Majestic Prince episode 2. I'm looking forward to episode 3, by the way. Great anime series. You notice a mecha pattern? That's the whole point. My spring 2013 is mecha lineup right now. Yeah, and finally, Valvrave the Liberator episode 1. You know what? Screw you, Sony Music. I'm going beyond you. I may not use your thumbnails, but you know what? I'll be creative. Okay? I'll be creative, but you know what? I wanted to review it. I'm going to review it. Yeah. So definitely stay tuned for that either this weekend or hopefully by Monday. I'll have one of the episodes up. I believe there's only one episode out right now, but definitely stay tuned. Again, Valvrave the Liberator. Love that anime series. Another mecha series, if I'm correct. Looks good. Now, obviously, I had a lot more that I was going to review, but I'm holding back. I'm just going to see where things take us for now. And that is it for my current anime, where I'm at right now. On to the anime that I'll be watching, but not reviewing. I think a lot of people keep asking me, what am I not going to be reviewing and what am I going to be reviewing? Well, now you know what I'm going to be reviewing. Now, what am I not going to be reviewing? Shingeki no Kyojin. Yes, it's a great manga, and it's going to be a great anime series. But I'm not going to review it. Because you know what? There's too many people on YouTube reviewing it, and do I care? No. Do I really want to watch? Yes, of course I want to watch it. So I'm going to watch the anime series regardless, but I'm not going to review it. Because you know why? It just feels like there's too much work right now. You know, I've got a lot of stuff I'm doing offline that I'm doing online right now, so you know what? I'm just going to watch it sparingly, but I'm going to watch it, just not review it. And finally, Date A Live. Date A Live looks like a great anime series, and from one of my friends who's also reviewing it, the game positive so far, so I'm going to watch it, but I'm not going to review it. Although, I might review it if I get into it. After the first episode, I haven't watched it yet, after the first episode, if I'm feeling it, I might review it. But right now, I'm not going to review it. I'm going to put it on the back burner, but I will be watching it regardless. Just putting that out there. And again, that is it for the anime that I'll be watching but not reviewing so far. Now moving on past that, current anime that have finished. Yes, ready? Here we go. Big breath. Okay, so current anime that's already been completed that I've finished, Fairy Tail. It's done, but the manga is still going, and I heard it's on a short hiatus. Not a long hiatus, maybe under 2 years, but it'll be back, so Fairy Tail will be back, and when it comes back, I'll be there. Trust me, I'll be there. I'm ready to go. Now on to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That has finished, but I heard there's going to be another season, so when it comes back, I'll be back. And if not, well, I'll still be watching it regardless. And moving on to Maoyuu Yuusha. It was a great series. Compared to Sword Art Online it was a lot better, but still, Maoyuu Yuusha was pretty good in my opinion. It was pretty good. It went somewhere. Now moving on to OreShura. It was like a slice of life anime series, but it still was comedy. And it was a harem. Yes, it was a harem. Don't lie. It was a slice of life to an extent, and then it turned out to be a harem. Still wasn't too bad in my opinion. Moving on, Blast of Tempest. Okay, it was good for the first 14 episodes, I guess. And then you had to reload and start all over with a different part, and it just kind of mind blew you. So, I was hesitant. It was still a decent anime series. Decent. On to Ixion Saga Dimension Transfer. I love that series, and I know jokingly at the end of the series he joked about being a second season. Obviously the main character doesn't want to be in the second season, so I doubt there's going to be a second season, but if there is, great, I'll review it. If not, well then I'll rewatch the anime series over again because it was great. I love that series, plain and simple. Now moving on to Hakkenden, 8 Dogs of the East. I heard there might be a second season to that, but I doubt I will review it. I might, just because I want to complete the rest of the second season if there is one. But I did not like the first season. It did not go anywhere. It kind of had you scratching your head like, okay, so what's going on? And why doesn't the main character notice that the people that he's coming across have the beads that Satomi wanted him to find? You know, it was kind of a rat race, if that makes any sense. The main character was racing to try to collect the beads, but instead was stumbling across these unique characters that were spirits, guardians, what have you, had these special powers. And then somehow along the way he forgot these characters also had the beads, and again, that series kind of annoyed me, just a little bit. Now moving on past that, Magi. Now Magi, you're going to have a second season, because you know what? The manga series is still rolling, and the manga series was really great in my opinion. As for the anime series, it was decent. And yeah, there's going to be another season. I'm looking forward to it. I'm positive there's going to be another season, and when there is, I'll be reviewing it. Great series, by the way. It was very censored. The manga is not censored where the anime was censored, but still, for an anime series that was censored, I loved where it went. And again, that ends it for anime that I'm done reviewing. So that's done. So I'm looking forward to the seasons ahead, of course. Anime series that have a second season. Hopefully by fall. I look forward to that. Now moving on past that, my channel update. Yes, my channel update. I hope you like my new intro. Like I said, I made that in like 15 minutes. So if it sucks, it was made in 15 minutes. I shit you not. Obviously, to edit it, it took a little longer, but to put it together it took me 15 minutes, and I was using Sony Vegas Pro, by the way. Again, it took me 12 minutes to put together. Yeah, 12 minutes. I loved it, kind of. I hope you guys liked that, but let me know what you thought about that. Now, moving on past that, no, my channel will not be doing verses. I kind of put a damper on that. I mean, I'm going to keep coming up with a good amount of lists. I'm going to do more research. I want to make this perfect. It's probably not going to be the best thing when I start my verses, because I will be starting my verses, by the way, just not now. But I want more time to put something together that looks more professional. If I just throw it out there, I don't know. It's not going to look good. I want to make sure it looks halfway decent. If I do this, I don't want to go half-assed. I want to make sure it's proficient enough. Now, moving on past that, I'm still not going to do manga reviews, and obviously you know why. It's controversial for me. If I do manga versus my anime, I'm going to hate myself. I'm going to hate myself, because you know what? I'm always going to side with the anime, because, in the 1980s, I was always anime first. Manga was hard to come by. Come on, yes, manga is great when you're traveling or you have time to read it. Me, I don't have time to read it. I have time to watch it, so I can remember the visual parts. It's easy for me to remember those parts. When I read manga, it goes in one ear and out the other, plain and simple, so I barely remember each chapter, and when I do, I compare it to the anime series. I'm like, wait a minute. No, this part was better than that part, and then I start arguing with myself, and then I become a psychotic individual that goes out of control, and that's when my true otaku side just jumps right at you, and I don't want that right now. I want to focus on one thing. Yes, I can multitask more than anyone, and I've shown that on here, but I want to limit myself right now. So just putting that out there, no manga reviews. Although I don't mind openly talking about that, though. So if you got a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to One Piece, I stopped with Naruto, so yeah, no more Naruto. I stopped with the manga. Yes, I'm good with the anime, though. Anime, I'm still good. I can stomach the anime, not so much the manga. And again, Magi, yeah, I'm still there. I love the Rave Master series, by the way. I heard from a reliable source and a friend of a friend and a couple forums that yes, there's going to be a crossover between Fairy Tail and Rave Master, or maybe it wasn't Fairy Tail. It had something to do with Rave Master. It was a crossover. I'm looking forward to that. I'll follow up with that later on, but you know what? I'm not expecting anything spectacular. Now, moving on past that, I'm also working, like I said on my last thank you video I did, I'm working on a new avatar for my channel. You know what? I'm going to put that on the back burner, play with that a little bit longer. Still don't have enough time for that. But you know what? I'm still working with it. And moving on past that, what else? Well, like I've been saying, I'm no longer on my hiatus. I might add another anime to my anime spring 2013 season reviews I'll be doing. I might. I want to do 6 maybe. 5 definitely. 6 maybe. Yeah. 6 maybe. I know I used to do 10. I want to try to build back up, but you know what? I like the freedom. I can do so much more right now. I can watch more anime reviewers just like myself, catch up on what I've been missing to what I already know, and compare notes to other reviewers to see if we're on the same page and what others think. So you know what? I'm playing with it right now. So bear with me. I'm still growing, I'm still learning, and I still can't wait to see what's coming in the upcoming seasons. Yeah. Also, I just got done watching One Piece Z. Yeah, the movie from One Piece about Master Z. I loved it. Yeah, I definitely loved it. Yeah, I'm not going to give it a 5 out of 5 though, but I'm definitely giving this a 4 out of 5 because it was a great anime movie. I loved it. And I rarely ever have time to watch a One Piece movie, let alone any other type of anime movie, so I loved it. It was a great time consumer. I loved it. Didn't mean it that way, like bad time consumer. I mean, it was great. How long it was, like what, more than almost 2 hours-ish? It was more than an hour, and I loved it. Now, I wish they came out with another One Piece game. I know there's like 2 out, something like that. I own the first one. I don't own the second one if there is one. But again, I hope they come out with another One Piece game. Another RPG version. Hopefully it's online. Maybe it's going to come out with the PS4, the Orb, or Orbis, whatever you want to call that, around December. Can't wait. And again, guys, that ends it for my updates. No, in fact, no, screw that. It doesn't end it for my updates. You know what? Let's have a little campfire. Ready? Boys and girls, campfire. Sony Music, where are we at there? I am now copyright free. That's right, I didn't have 1 strike. I didn't have 2 strike. I didn't have 3 strike. I was on suspension, so 4 strikes, technically, if that even counts, on 5 different anime videos, anime reviews I did on Blast of Tempest. All the strikes within the first frickin' month. I shit you not. I collaborated with my attorney and with third parties, of course. Now, if I wanted to argue this with my attorney and take this to a different level, it would have cost me, and I shit you not, $300 an hour. Just for a certain package, for 10 hours to review everything, it would have cost me $300 an hour. Are you serious? So what I actually did, and I'm not lying when I tell you this because I've been posting it, so obviously you guys know where I'm at, so it's no surprise. I sent a cease and desist letter to one of the third parties. I will not go into detail who and on what day, of course, because that's obviously private. But I sent it to a third party, and I got no results for the first day. But within 48 hours, I got one of my copyright strikes removed right off the bat, and that had 3 of the videos, and I was kind of a little surprised. I mean, that got a lot of effect. Then I sent a specific letter to YouTube LLC, because that's what they like to be called, a takedown request, not just of, copyright. It was a detailed copyright takedown request. And the request not only detailed, taking down these fake copyright stuff from someone, because I actually had a positive ID on someone from Sony Music, which I still believe that's not someone from Sony Music. But, until I have their identity identified, it's still questionable in my opinion. But I did post their email address and who they are in case they claim to be from Sony Music. If you have that problem, definitely check out my Twitter. Check out my Twitter account and my Google Plus account. All that information will be located down below and on my YouTube page. And I circled their name so it's easy to find. And also check my Tumblr out. My Tumblr also has that information. And where was I going with this? Oh, alright, that's right. Again, I challenged it, but not just, with the counter. I challenged it through a cease and desist letter I sent. And the letter also requested information from each third party, their addresses, their names. Because you understand this correctly. Let me rephrase this so it makes more sense. When you counter a notification, anything from a copyright on YouTube, you have to give your actual information to that third party in order to, be taken seriously, because this could go to court. Now, here's the catch. They don't give their information to you. You don't get their real name. You don't get their address, their phone number, any of that shit. Nada zip. How is that fair? It's not, plain and simple. And I challenged it. Guess what? I'm requesting legally from YouTube LLC, I want the person or group in question. You can say you're from Sony Music, I don't care. I want your email address. I want your address, your headquarters address. I want names, phone numbers, fax numbers, you name it. And guess what? Now they've got a deadline. Yeah, officially, it's going to go to the next level. Yeah, I shit you not. I'm not joking. And I'm not going to joke. Because you know what? Time is of the essence, and I figure, what the hell? Let's take it up another notch. I'm going to put some money on the table. Let's take it up a notch. Yeah, Henshin Ikeda is taking up another notch. Yeah. $300 an hour is kind of iffy, so you have to weed through various attorneys on who you can actually pay and who's going to do pro bono work. So for the most part, I was lucky to get pro bono work. Yes, if you're taking down notes, Google what pro bono means, if you don't know that. So if you're criticizing me on what I'm doing, look up the word frickin' pro bono. It means free service. It means these attorneys do stuff for free, and that's a very scary word within, I guess, the attorney type field for being a lawyer and whatnot, because that means you're not getting paid for your services rendered. So bear with me. You have to sift through a lot of help. Try using the EFF. I believe that's what they're called. The Electronic Something Foundation. I always butcher how I say their name sometimes, but check them out. They offer free help to the extent where they'll try to fight something for you if you qualify. If not, they'll obviously push you off to someone else, refer you to someone else, and you may or may not have to pay. I was lucky enough I did not have to. So again, that whole situation, I try to keep some of it in the dark because, you know, a lot of stuff I can't talk about, but you know what? Now you have an idea. You can fight the system and you can do something, because you know what? You most definitely cannot stop me. I'm going to be around. I came back from a suspension within 7 days. I bitched within under 7 days, and I got results. And by the way, I will point this out to anyone out there if you want to challenge YouTube. They have a fax machine. Yeah, click all the way down, scroll down to their policy terms and whatnot, or whatever links are all the way down below, all the way at the end of the YouTube website. They have a fax machine. Not only do they have an address, they have a fax machine. Use it. It's not hard to use a fax, trust me. It pays off. And those shiny letters from your attorney, make sure your attorney has a letterhead. Yeah, it says from whatever and whatever company or whatever lawyer firm, whatever firm you're actually hiring or using for pro bono work. Make sure they have a letterhead that says their firm's name, and have them send that to YouTube or a third party. You'll get results within 24 freaking hours. I shit you not. They take you seriously because, you know what? That doesn't get any more serious than that, other than a court order, of course, something from a court. That's another step, of course, but I'll get into that probably some other time with everyone else that has questions. I think that's everything I had off my chest. Let me think. Yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys caught up with all that mumbo jumbo. If you guys have any questions, comments, any of that, down below. Thumbs up, thumbs down this. Let me know what you thought of my intro yet again. Also, if you have any questions in general about Sony music and whatnot, about thumbnails, I'm here for you, plain and simple. I'm not going to be here 24/7 though, but I'll keep my cell on me, so if you guys have questions, I should be able to answer you within a good amount of time. So definitely comment. And I'm going to wrap that up. I'm going to wrap that up. I'm going to wrap that up, everybody. So let me know what you thought of my whole clip in general, because this isn't a review, obviously. But let me know what you thought of my clip, my intro, all that jazz. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Definitely subscribe. Check me out on Twitter and follow me if you like. But again, guys, I got to hit the bricks, and I got to go. And before I go, I got to say it, and I always say it. You can't stop the access, but you can watch the feed. I'll see you later, guys.